Antonsen, yesterday you didn't manage to come through the mix zone. Maybe you can explain a bit why?
I was simply exhausted. I didn't want to climb up those stairs to the mix zone, so I just went out of the door at the ground level and just went straight into the room where I was doing my cooling down and stretching and walking and stuff like that.
Anders, I remember that this has been an issue for you before at the European Championships, at Denmark Open, at least these 2 times before. Is that something that we from the outside should start to get a bit nervous for, seeing you react like this when it goes to the ladder, so to speak?
No, yesterday was actually a really good experience for me. As you mentioned, I've been struggling with cramps a little bit in the future after playing like 75 minutes or 80 minutes or around that time. But yesterday I played 100 minutes and I did not get any cramps afterwards. But so that was a really positive experience for me, and I could have played a match again today. So it's I'm moving in the right direction physically. So I mean, everyone can feel a 100-minute match. I don't care who you are. It's badminton is tough. Men's single is really tough. So I felt it yesterday, but I'm 100% sure that Jonathan also felt it. So yeah, men's single is tough, but I'm moving in the right direction. That's for sure.
Anders, I've seen in the past that seeing you on court, for instance, making a second game a bit shorter, I think that's the way we can put it, to put even more effort in the third game. Should that have been a way to do it? You slip a quite big lead in the third game, and I don't know if it's energy running out in the end of the third game or whatever it is, but should you have had taken a different tactical position yesterday?
But I mean, I lost the first game yesterday.
Oh, sorry, but should you in the past have seen, okay, maybe I need to invest less somewhere? Should I put the speeder in somewhere? Did I go too hard on that lead in the third game, 6-1, seeing, okay, I don't know, I've never been on the court like you, but playing 100 minutes, should you have invested differently?
No, I don't think so. I think he got a little bit of a lead in the first game, if I remember correctly, and I was I was trying to catch up with him. Did everything that I could to try to win that first game, and I had 2 set points, but end up losing it anyway. But no, I don't think so. I think I'm happy to have played a 100-minute match with high pace and almost throughout the whole thing. I mean, the last few minutes I was exhausted. That was obvious, but I feel like I mean I'm happy that I can do that now, and of course you mentioned that I've dropped the second set a few times in the past, but at that time also had a lot of stuff to deal with. I wasn't in the best shape. Just came out of coronavirus, and then there's also some tactical things to have in mind when there's a lot of drift. The one side is horrible compared to the other, and so a lot of thoughts goes into using a tactic like that. But I would like to get to a point where I can play like 10 minutes, 120 minutes. 5 days in a row. So this is a step in the right direction for me. As mentioned, I could have played today, and I did not get any cramps or stuff like that. It was close, but I didn't get any. So it was a positive experience for me in terms of my physical condition and stuff. So.
Of course, you say you were exhausted yesterday. I have no questions about that. I don't doubt it at all. But is it also fair to say that there might also have been a mental part? It's not only losing for you yesterday. It's first of all losing one of those matches, which was basically 50-50. You had to win it for Denmark to make it to 5. You on home court, not only home court, but also in the city where you're born and raised. Was that also a factor after the match of being even more exhausted, or how do you see that?
Of course, I gave a lot of myself yesterday. I gave a lot to the crowd. I was trying to pump some energy out in the arena, and I think I succeeded. It was a crazy atmosphere in there. So of course I gave a lot. I think usually I would maybe just focus a little bit more on myself and my inner thoughts. So of course that also takes some energy out of you. to do that, to be very vocal and shout and stuff like that. So yeah, and of course when you are a little bit extra tense or nervous or excited, it also you can also feel that in the body and in the muscles. So, but yeah, all in all, it was extremely tough. But as mentioned, I feel fine today. So, and I didn't get any cramps or stuff after the match. So yeah, it's positive.
Thomas Cup final place right now. How is it to be here today?
It's I would have loved to play that's for sure. And it hurts that we're not in there playing final right now. It's a tough one to swallow. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I would have loved to help the team in the right direction yesterday. It wasn't guaranteed that we were going to win the team match, even if I have won my match. But of course, I would have loved to help the team with a win, and it was damn close, but slipped out of my hands. That sport, it's very cruel. It's a ruthless business. This sport thing, but yeah, I love it.
In 60 minutes, you might be able to get that bronze medal. Will you be happy for it, or taking it off the neck and putting it in the pocket directly?
I have mixed emotions when it comes to this because, of course, right now the disappointment is also quite fresh in my memory. But at the same time, I'm really grateful for this whole experience to play Thomas Cup here on home soil and experience the insane atmosphere that it was yesterday. The support from the country has been amazing. Also after the loss yesterday, yeah, everyone's been great. The team's been great. So it's been an awesome experience to be here in Aarhus.